Hey you guys, before I got into the video, I just wanted to talk briefly about my new ebook, Zodiac Signs, Sex Language. Whether you're looking to improve your sex life and your dating life, or if you're just looking to expand your knowledge about astrology, this is definitely the right book for you. This book is meant to help you improve your sex life, your dating life, and your love life, your relationships, and to spice it up in the bedroom if need be, or to just once again help you learn more about astrology. So if you're interested in any of these things, if you're interested in learning about the different love languages and the different sex languages of the zodiac signs, definitely look into getting this book, Zodiac Signs, Sex Language, written by me, edited by me, and designed by me, Lamar Townsend. So you can purchase this ebook on my website, lamartownsendtarot.com, or you can purchase it on Amazon, on the Amazon Kindle ebook store, alright? Or just amazon.com. Alright, into the video we go. Thank you for listening and watching. The easiest zodiac signs to get along with. Well, let's get into it. In my opinion, the easiest zodiac signs to get along with, aka the most friendly zodiac signs, are Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Pisces. Of course, this is my opinion, and my opinion only, okay? Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus rules friendship, harmony, beauty, alright, passion, alright, how we form romantic bonds and romantic relationships, and how we form relationships overall, okay? And Taurus is an earth sign, so, earth signs tend to be very practical. They like to be, surrounded by people who have the same kind of mentality, very ambitious typically, very goal-minded, goal-setting type of person. And Taurus, out of all the earth signs, I would say, is probably the easiest one to connect with on a friendly level, on a one-on-one kind of, common level, okay? Being that Taurus is ruled by Venus, Venus is such a, networking-based, social, relationship-based planet that, it's no surprise that, both of the zodiac signs ruled by Venus are on here, Taurus and Libra, Taurus, while they can definitely be loners, and they can definitely also like their alone time to, recharge their energies, as all the earth signs do. Like I said, they like to be around people. They like to be surrounded by beauty, and harmony and friendship and ambiance, and, good smells, and good fun, good energy, good harmony. They just love that. So, very easy to get along with for the most part. Just don't get on their bad side, okay? And don't try to get them to do something they don't want to do, okay? Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules communication, intellect, the mind, okay? Gemini is an air sign, symbolized by the twins. So sometimes Geminis can be a bit contradictory, a bit hard to understand, in terms of their behavior, but in terms of, just kind of a person who's really easy to get along with, a person who you can talk about, anything with, who you can always find something to talk about with. Gemini is that person for sure. Geminis have the gift of gab, with that Mercury energy. They know a little bit about everything, so they can talk, about everything, a little bit about everything. So, Geminis are such interesting, fun people to talk with, not to mention they always have the latest gossip, okay? So people who enjoy that, can always look to a Gemini for that, to spill the tea. But, overall, Geminis are just so fun, they're the type of person who you can just go out with and get your nails done, or go shopping with, go to the bar, go to the sports game, whatever it is you do, and just have, you're going to have a good time with Gemini. There's always going to be something unpredictable that happens, maybe something unpredictable that they say that makes you laugh, that makes other people around you laugh. Maybe they do something that's unpredictable, because they're very expressive, Geminis. They like to express themselves, and they love people who express themselves, and they love getting other people to express themselves too. So, like, for example, if a Gemini is around someone who's, like, very shy, or reserved, like a Virgo who's also ruled by Mercury, Gemini knows what to say, what to do to get that Virgo to come out of their shell a little bit, which is amazing. I love that. Leo's ruled by the sun, and the sun rules our self-confidence, our creativity, okay, our, vitality for life, our connection to our higher purpose, and our life purpose, our higher self. So Leos, love also to be around people. They're very sunny people, okay? They're very bright people with bright energy, you know, bright personalities, you know, big personalities a lot of the time. So they like a little bit of, you know, drama. They like flair. They like theatrics. This is a person who, you know, who's probably, you know, who's crazy enough to go all the way with you, whatever all the way means. Like if you're down to egg someone's house, toilet paper someone's house, pick up a Leo. Leo's down to do that, you know, especially if you have a good reason for doing it, you know what I'm saying? But they're just down for like fun, spontaneous fun like that, you know, with the Sun card. And they're also creative, so they can come up with really fun things to do as well. Like, you know, if you're like, you know, for example, like when you're like a child and you like have your cousins, you know, and that you love to hang out with and stuff. Like Leo's that one cousin who, when y'all are bored, you know, on a summer day, and we're like, oh my gosh, what's there to do? Leo will find something for you guys to do, okay? And typically Leo will be the one running the show, all right? While everyone else does the work. But so fun to be, you know, to be with, so fun to interact with, you know. They are great people who make you feel good about yourself. Of course, they feel good about themselves because the Sun rules self-confidence and, you know, how we feel about ourselves. But they're really good at making other people feel good about themselves, and they're really good at pinpointing people's strengths and weaknesses and building on that, all right, which is amazing. Libra, my moon is in Libra, so I love this. Libras are ruled by Venus, like I was saying, very sociable. Excuse me, allergies. Love to network, love to socialize, love to be surrounded by beautiful people, beautiful situations, beautiful places and things, all right? You know, Libras are people who, they're an air sign, okay? So, you know, they're very, you know, Libras rule balance. They like harmony, you know, they like, you know, peace, all right? You know, they don't like kind of chaos and things like that. So you can always look to a Libra to have good, you know, chill, you know, fun. You know, Libras are people who can kind of go to either spectrum, you know, but for the most part, they really like to stay in the middle, you know, and that's kind of why people love them so much, you know. Well, one of the reasons why people love them so much is because they really balance things out. They really balance people out. They're really good at kind of balancing people out and being the voice of reason, you know, like, well, you know, I don't know if that's such a good idea because A, B, C, and D. You know what I'm saying? And then that person's like, oh, you're right, I didn't think about that. Maybe I shouldn't go through with this, you know, decision. That's the Libra. You know, that's a Libra friend who is really there to balance things out for you, to help you have a balanced perspective, you know. And in that way, they're really easy people to get along with because they're so focused on, you know, balancing themselves and, you know, being peace within themselves and harmonious within themselves. That naturally people are attracted to that energy, and Libra kind of takes them in because Venus, you know, takes people in. Yeah, of course, come, you know, come hither, right? So in that way, they can be very, very friendly people, you know, and they're just people who are easily able to find commonalities between them and other people as well. So, you know, this also makes them very approachable, you know, and easy to get along with. So, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter rules expansion, okay? It rules taboo. It rules, you know, our personal philosophies and our belief systems, our sense of exploration and adventure. It also rules our ability to be open-minded, okay? And our ability to be tolerant of other people, and their different cultures, ideologies, belief systems, and all of those things. So naturally, that of course makes Sagittarius very friendly because naturally, Sagittarius is very open-minded to, you know, different people of different cultures, different races, different backgrounds, right? A Sagittarius in their heart is not someone who, and of course, no Sagittarius is the same, but it's not in them to discriminate because discriminating can be very limiting, all right? It limits your possibilities, it limits the other person's possibilities because it's through experience, it's through interaction, it's through relationship, it's through forming friendly bonds with people that we learn, that we grow, that we expand, right? That's what Jupiter values, is expansion, growth, you know, and knowledge, you know, because it also rules higher education, higher knowledge. So, you know, a Sagittarius is someone who's very open-minded to life and, you know, for that very reason tends to be very open-minded to people in general. So this is someone who, you know, you can be very open with, you know, for the most part. You know, you can be very open. They're typically very open with you. You know, the fire signs tend to be very expressive, you know, so they don't hold back, especially Sagittarius. for the good and bad, all right? But for the most part, the Sagittarius are very, very friendly. You know, you can always count on them for a laugh, all right, a good time. And always an adventure, all right? You know, life is an adventure for them, you know, so therefore the people around them experience that the same way. So Aquarius is ruled by Uranus and Saturn, and Uranus rules, you know, friends, groups, acquaintances, how we work in groups, how we approach our personal goals and aspirations in our life. It also rules humanitarianism. Saturn rules our career, profession, status, and society, okay? And, you know, Aquarius being ruled by Uranus, you know, being ruled by the planet that rules our friends, you know, our friend groups, how we work in groups, is naturally someone who's very easy to get along with, you know. Now, it doesn't always mean you're gonna have a deep relationship with an Aquarius. It doesn't mean you're gonna have, you know, you're gonna be maybe BFFs with an Aquarius, but you know, Aquarius is definitely someone who is easy to talk with. You know, they are an air sign, so the air signs tend to be very intellectual, super duper, you know, intellectual, very smart Aquariuses, you know, so you can always look to them for an intellectual conversation, but they can also be very funny. Uranus rules unpredictability, it rules change. So it's almost like sometimes you never know which side of Aquarius you're going to get, so that can kind of be, you know, that can kind of be part of the fun, you know, because typically all sides of Aquarius are fun, but Aquarius does have, you know, that side, that Saturn energy where they like to be alone, where they like to pull back and recharge and reflect and things like that. So, but if you want someone with good energy who always has wisecracks, you know, who's always down for fun, you know, who can be unpredictable, for the good and bad, Aquarius is definitely that person for you. You know, they always have some type of trick up their sleeve. You know, it's like they're always pulling things out of their hat, pulling things out of their sleeve, and it's just like, you know, always, there's never a dull moment with an Aquarius, and that's why we love them so much. Lastly, Pisces. Pisces is ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. So Neptune rules soul growth, okay, the spirit world, also the metaphysical, all right, our ability to be alone, solitude, all right. It also rules, you know, well, let's move on to Jupiter. Pisces is also ruled by Jupiter, so Jupiter rules expansion. Remember, you know, our ability to be open-minded, tolerant, all right, our sense of adventure and exploration. So naturally, with this energy, Pisces is naturally open to people, naturally open, you know, for the most part to, you know, people of different backgrounds, cultures, ideologies. But with that Neptune energy, Neptune ruling the spirit world, you know, the metaphysical, they take it a step further, Pisces, and they look at the spirit of a person. They look at the energy of a person, you know, so it becomes less about the outside and more about the inside, you know, with a Pisces. So Pisces are naturally people who see people for who they are, all right? And this is a good skill to have, all right, of course. Very, you know, discernment, all right? But they're very open-minded, you know, very spiritual, you know, innately spiritual people, but they're very open-minded. They can have friends of different backgrounds and cultures and ideologies. They like to learn, you know, they like to grow and evolve on a soul level just as much as a kind of mental experience level, you know, Jupiter, you know, and Pluto, or Jupiter and Neptune, I mean. So these are the easiest signs to get along with, in my opinion, all right? If you would like to elaborate, or, you know, if you know, I'd like to know what your thoughts are, all right? Comment in the section below, all right? If you would like reading from me, birth chart reading, messages from your spirit guides, psychic tarot reading, or more, contact me on my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. I do individual birth chart readings, regular compatibility birth chart readings, love compatibility birth chart readings, business birth chart readings, because yes, your business has its own horoscope. The day your business was established was the day your business was born. I also do birth chart readings for children, and I do so many types of psychic tarot readings. You're going to have to check it out on my website, lamartownsendtarot.com, okay? It would take too long to talk about. Alright, contact me on my website. Please like this video, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support. Follow me on my Instagram at Lamar Townsend. Like me on my Facebook, Lamar Townsend Tarot. Type it in the search bar. Keep in touch, and namaste, love and light. Or type in, you know, facebook.com/Lamar Townsend Official. Thank you. Namaste, love and light. Hey guys, thank you for listening and watching. Please hit the like button, share with your friends and your family, And also, please subscribe, of course. And if you're interested in my ebook, check out my ebook. Purchase it on my website or on Amazon. I would also love it if you would follow me on my social media, Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, thank you guys for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video, alright?